Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. How are you guys? Single Aries. I have a card here, just a little affirmation. Stop trying to be so normal. Be more of the real you. Show the world who you are. So it's about being who you are, especially when you're out there dating. You get to know someone. Just be yourself. Aries. All right, Aries, let's see. This is all about you. Aries. Single Aries. What does single Aries need to know? New love prospects or connections? Who may be interested in you? Aries. Aries. Someone wants to come out. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. And the Six of Wands. You have a person here. It looks like someone's planning on possibly communicating. Now, this is a person who, they have a little bit, this is a person who's coming into a situation, not so sure if this will be successful. No, they're having a little pity party. It's just an energy of someone who, they're a little frustrated here. So they're taking their time. This is a person who takes their time when they communicate. They look at the details, the situation, hoping it's going to be successful. So they're preparing for it to be, but they don't trust that it will be. So they're kind of starting things off with that energy. Yeah. This is someone who definitely, you see, you got somebody with a little bit of ego, being ruled by their ego just a little here. Now, this is someone who probably has trust issues from another situation. It could be someone who's getting chased, who gets chased from people by people here. Maybe because they are financially successful. So they definitely are coming into this without, not feeling like they can trust that this will go somewhere. This will go the distance. So, but this is someone who generally goes after what they want. So what I'm feeling is as they're kind of pondering and looking at the situation here, they are hoping it's successful. I can see it. They're planning for it, kind of preparing, but they're going to be careful how they communicate. So yeah, this is somebody who likely they want to build something, but see, they have this is an energy of someone showing their true self. They're not showing their true self here, you see, because they're a little afraid that this isn't going to go the distance, but they want it to be. I can see it. They want to build. So what this person's doing is they're putting a lot of effort into how they're going to communicate. This is likely a person, like I say, they have trust issues. I don't feel like it's anything major. I feel this is someone who's going to leave that behind. Okay, try to leave that negative feeling behind here because they know what they want. They want to build something. But yeah, they definitely are. And I do feel this is someone who could be planning something romantic as well. See, they really want this to be, but trust issues have a tendency of getting in the way. If somebody has been hurt before or they get chased because they're financially successful. So it's an energy of someone who's, their ego's kind of getting in the way just a little bit. I don't feel like this is somebody who's out to do anything negative because they're coming into this knowing what they want. It's like knowing what they're getting into, you see, but they want to build. So they're willing to put in a lot of effort. I feel this person does work a lot though. So there could be something here with the fact that they do work a lot, but they are, they have a little bit of fear. Something they're keeping to themselves. It's showing that emotional energy, you see. So they're a little frustrated here, and this is why the ego, see, being ruled a little bit by that fear that it won't go where they want, but they want it to. Yeah, it's kind of a normal feeling sometimes for people when they meet someone. But, I feel as though it has to do with, the emotional intimacy here, not showing their true self. But I feel they're working on that. You see, they're putting in some effort here. So I do feel they're working on those fears. They really want this to go somewhere. So let's have a look at why this person. Yeah, so it's about staying in control. So this is a person who is trying to control their emotions and not be ruled by them, you see. But they want this to be successful. So they're pretty determined to leave that negativity out of it. So I like that energy. Yeah, see, this is someone who's likely been hurt before. It could be someone who, lost control of a situation or someone tried to control them, but they want it to be successful. This is sheer determination, a little Cancer energy here. So there's a little fear of being hurt. Yeah. Six of Swords. Oops, there we go. Yeah, see, this is the energy of success. See, they have a little fear of being rejected, that you won't be interested in them. And I feel like they're not sure what to think. You see, they see you as grounded, practical, sensible. I feel like you're just kind of focused on your money a lot here. You're focused on success. So they might be a little worried you're chasing them for money. Okay, but I feel they're not really sure what to think, but they're trying to move away from that. Okay, to trust. I feel like they're trying to trust this, because I actually feel they really do want to build, but they're working on those fears. See, showing their true self. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You see the energy? It's a little fear of rejection. So I do feel they're going to, reach out to you and probably just, I would have to say, with the King of Wands down here, the vibe I get from this person's energy is they want it to be. Okay, I feel they're just trying to probably not share too much of that with you. They'll likely keep that to themselves. Okay, so, but yeah, they're a little afraid you'll reject them, that maybe they feel like they're not good enough. But yeah, I feel they're just not quite sure what to think here. But the fear of rejection is definitely the thing. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be your energy, being discerning, questioning, but I feel as though you're going to ground yourself, because I feel this person sees this being successful. I feel this person's been chased because they are. So maybe you're feeling a little bit like that, and it could go either way, because both of you have a little fear that this won't go the distance, right? But this person's determined. This is a very determined person. So they're trying not to be ruled by their emotions, you see, and this is why they're coming up with that Page of Pentacles. And that could be some of your own energy, kind of pondering this, But I feel this person wants to build, and I do think they're planning something here, something romantic. Could be a secret. They're keeping it. You're going to be questioning, you're discerning, and it's likely why they feel that way. You may have trust issues, you see. Could go either way. But I asked what was coming in, and there they are. This is an energy of it going the distance. That's what I feel. Yeah, will this be something long-term? A person never really knows for sure. And we have this. So it's an energy of leaving that energy behind, see? I feel there's an energy of making a choice. It takes two people to build. Now, this could be advice from someone as well. It may not even be yourself. But I do see a little Gemini energy. Speaking up, speaking your truth, showing your true selves. You see? So there it is. Just show this person who you really are, because I feel like you both are kind of, I don't feel like walking on glass around each other. But it's that the long distance, or not long distance, whether this is going to go where you want. So it's really just, those thoughts, I feel. But it's about looking back at all this, see, looking back, leaving that energy behind, why it no longer serves. See, this could actually be successful. I feel this person has somebody telling them, okay, to stay focused. Now, this is a person who definitely has a lot of pride. So, this is that energy of pride. They are somebody who works hard. They take a lot of pride in their work. They want to build. So I do see conversations there, where this person's showing that part of themselves, that pride. I do see an energy of two people working together. It's about building each other up. See, it's about building each other up, being positive. So I feel like you're sharing some of this. It's just something that needs to be left behind for this to be successful. Two people needing to show their true selves. You both have a little bit of fear here. Yeah. But this moon energy can also be very romantic. See, this person has romantic feelings. They're keeping it to themselves. They may be a little afraid you have another person or another choice. So do speak your truth, speak up, and be clear. Let this person know. Don't be afraid to let them know how you feel. If you're having trust issues, don't keep it to yourself. Because this person actually really does want this to go somewhere. Yeah, see, it's a little romantic. See, this is an energy of exploring your feelings, looking at how you feel about a situation. You see, keeping your feelings to yourself. And this is likely an energy where you're waiting for this person to share something with you. share their feelings, their innermost fears. It's about two people talking about the things that, make you a little afraid that this won't go where you want, or whatever that is. Everybody has that little shadow side, where you keep your feelings to yourself, especially when you first meet somebody. But this person's definitely determined, I feel, to move past that. So I like their determination. So it's an energy of this person coming in to take control. So if you feel this person's trying to control something, or you feel they're hiding something, I feel it's just about talking about it. Like it says here, stop trying to be normal. Be more the real you. Show the world who you are. So the energy is here. And this is often how relationships start. You're always, little unsure of each other. You haven't shared your innermost feelings. So it's about sharing your innermost feelings. It's really important for two people to work on that together. So I feel like you've got a person who definitely they have a lot of pride. They have that sense of pride in their work. They like to show that. So it's really about acknowledging it possibly too. This person's definitely someone who probably likes a little attention. If you aren't sharing your feelings or not giving them enough attention, if you are dating this person, it's possible that they're concerned you may have another choice. So this person internally, I feel, is someone who it's somebody, they're never going to show it's a pride, this is somebody who's a little bit on the macho side, they keep those feelings to themselves. So yeah, see, look at that, a little Libra energy. So it's about balance and justice, both people being fair to each other, sharing your feelings. See, it's about both of you doing it together, because it's about building each other up, building up that confidence, putting this energy behind. So if one of you, by the looks of it here, may have been in a relationship or marriage before where things didn't go well, so it's an energy of not giving up. I feel as though you're kind of in this energy where you feel this person's keeping something to themselves. You feel like giving up. This person's not a quitter. You can see their energy. They're determined. They're not going to give up here. So if you have a little bit of fear yourself here, which I feel you do. Now, I don't mean fear so much. It's just that those inner feelings that you're not sharing. I feel it's important to let somebody, when you meet them, know that you have trust issues, you've been hurt before, or involved in a third party, But if you feel this person, like it's about both people giving each other equal amounts of attention. But this person's definitely got that little bit of macho energy where they kind of feel that they need to keep it to themselves, because I feel they don't, the idea of being rejected kind of bothers this person. So I don't think they're saying anything. I mean, I feel that they're planning to communicate something with the Page of Pentacles here. You see, something, their thoughts and feelings they're keeping to themselves. So they're not saying much about it, which makes you feel like they're hiding something. But I feel like you're keeping something to yourself as well. You see, so I feel this card definitely brought that energy out. So it's just about speaking up, saying the things you need to say, being fair. So it's about balance and justice, two people doing the right thing. See, it's building each other up. So if this person shares something with you, they may have something they want to share. Okay, they may be afraid you'll reject them at that point. So this is why the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is here. Just looking at this carefully, taking the time and grounding yourself. Don't try to control anything, okay? Don't try to control. So I feel as there could be, if this person has that fire energy, obviously Aries, Leo, Sag, see Libra, Gemini, Cancer energy here, Pisces or Scorpio energy for some of you. I feel what it's basically saying is to just speak the truth, to speak up now. Let this person know who you are. So it's teaching someone how you want to be treated as well. But really watch your words here. Make sure, justice and balance, be fair. Okay, so it's about sharing your innermost feelings. You have to be fair. If this person's keeping some feelings to themselves and it's upsetting you, you feel like they're not showing you who they really are. And there's some vice versa energy here. So it's about being fair. Yeah, I see some kind of a decision or judgment happening. Yeah, see, it has to do with that page. See, they're not telling you everything. And I do feel they are a little apprehensive. They want this to be successful. They're planning it to be. This is an energy of putting in that inner work. So I feel like it's just a little bit of apprehension on both your parts here. See, yeah. So we've got someone here definitely single. Someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labor. If you don't know who this is where they may be. You know, it's somebody who likely wants to reach out. For some of you, there's definitely that scenario where they may reach out and just ask you if they are. But I feel this is someone who's been single maybe for a while. Maybe they've never been married. One of you, I feel, definitely has been in a some kind of long-term commitment before. This person may not. So you might be a little worried about that. Yeah, because sometimes when people have been single a long time, and they've never been in a long-term relationship, and it may have to do with control. So it's about letting go of control and just kind of letting this go. I feel this person's working on something. They're putting something behind. They definitely don't want to give up. You see, I feel what they want to do is no longer be single. But for those of you, if this person comes towards you and you start to feel something doesn't feel right, it's just their inner fears of saying too much, saying the wrong thing, being rejected, or what they offer you isn't good enough. You may feel that way with this person, I feel here. You know, feel like they're not your type, or they're not good enough because of this. And it has to do with fear. It's about leaving that fear behind. It's about breaking free from that. Okay? So I feel possibly on your own part too. So yeah, see, moving away to avoid a disaster. You see, taking the lessons learned, but leave behind the things that don't matter anymore. Okay, every person who comes towards you isn't going to be a player. Now, I'm not seeing enough cards here to say this person is. I definitely see this is someone who's likely played the field, dated a lot of people. They haven't really found anybody. I feel is they're keeping to themselves, is they haven't found anybody worth committing to. You see, worth putting in the effort, because it takes two, and it's possible they've gone through some similar energies. Yeah. See this, you see this person becoming discerning. See, they're choosing their words wisely, being very careful what they say. They could be just a little afraid to say something that might hurt your feelings. They may see you as a little sensitive. Yeah, sometimes that's why people are a little careful, especially when they see it's about taking the time to get to know each other, forming that bond, just moving forward calmly and peacefully. So leaving the trust issues behind. You know, this person's determined here, I feel. I feel they'll show you that. It's just one of those energies if it takes a little bit of time for somebody to open up. But they're choosing their words, they're choosing their battles, you see. So it's starting off kind of slow. Choosing their words carefully, their battles, but they are decisive about what they want, you see. They are thinking marriage, commitment, long term. They may be not sure what you think, you know. But see that? They're manifesting. Very strong Gemini energy here for some of you. But it's two people just manifesting each other. It's having all the tools, see? It's about this person learning about you. Having the tools, knowing the things they need to know before they say too much, before they show their innermost self. But I think this person has a lot of romantic thoughts. I do feel they could be planning something romantic, or it's often an energy of someone who's just waiting for the right time to share their feelings. As you're keeping your feelings to yourself here, but you're exploring them, you're looking at how you feel. You definitely want reciprocity, and that's what you're likely waiting for, is this person to share their feelings. It's almost like when they do, you'll just go for it. Yeah, so it's a process. See, there's that truth, the aha moment where the light bulb goes off. I feel like you'll realize they're just gathering up info. They're learning about you. And as they learn, they see this being more successful. See, they want to build something. You want this person to put in the work. See, you may have had a situation before with somebody who tried not to get emotionally invested, is what I see. But you've learned from this experience. You see, I feel this person has too, but it's about two people. See, being patient. The Queen of Pentacles is telling you to be a little bit patient, to look at the details, to look at this, to see it for what it is. Yeah, I feel like you just need you're going to need a little time to get to know each other. That's all. Yeah, but if you rush away and feel like you need to avoid a disaster because you feel they're hiding something, I'm not so sure they are. They are enjoying the fruits of their labors. I feel they're successful. I feel they take care of themselves. This is someone who's been very independent for a long time, but I feel they're looking at some of this energy with yourself. So I feel like you're going to start questioning them, but it's telling you to, choose your words. I feel this is a lot to do with you. Choose your words wisely, because this person could run away if they start to feel a little too much pressure. I feel it's just telling you to be patient. See, there it is, being patient. They're manifesting as they're learning about you. They're learning how to communicate. They're learning about you. They want to say the right things. They definitely don't want to, they're choosing their battles. They'll talk about one thing, maybe another and another as you get to know each other. So you see the success, there's that truth. They want this to be successful. They will tell you the truth. You want the truth, and I feel like you're going to get it. So it's just telling you to be patient, right? Watch your words. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. They don't want to rush into anything too fast in the beginning. See, as this person gets to know you, you see, they start with the Page. Then they come in with the Knight energy. So someone who's been single, I feel, a while. They've dated a lot of people, haven't really found anyone that they see long term. But now this person's manifesting you, you see. They're looking at the situation. They're still a little apprehensive, but they're putting in the effort. See, they're willing to put in some effort here. See, they see this as something worth working for. And that's what this person needed to know. Is this worth working for? Because I feel this is a person who, and maybe even yourself, you put in a lot of work, a lot of effort as well into past relationships that didn't go anywhere. So this person, I feel, has done this a fair bit. So they just move on quite quickly if things aren't right. But they're still heading in your direction. So yeah, it's just a matter of being patient, waiting for the right time to tell you how they feel. It's just someone who, now they could be planning and preparing something romantic, like I say. They want to do this at the right time and the right place. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Investing, you see. See, this is about putting all their cups on the table. This is about both of you showing your innermost selves, your true selves. It takes a little time. If you get that feeling when you really like somebody and like it can be pretty intense here. But I feel this person's going to give you a lot of attention. They definitely like attention. There's no doubt. And I feel they probably get a lot because they're successful, possibly very charming, very masculine kind of energy. So I feel that's the energy. And you may see this. You may know this already. But I feel a lot of this is yourself. You're waiting for this person to give you more attention. So that's when that little bit of fear comes out where you're like, oh, maybe they don't want to commit. Maybe they want to be single. Maybe they're not my type. It's all this what if kind of energy. But I feel they'll open up when the time is right for them. This is someone who chooses when the time's right for them. But I feel this person, there's definitely that energy of seeing the bigger picture. So I feel like it's telling you to just be patient. Choose your words carefully. You don't want this person to run away. I feel all in good time as you get to know each other. You're going to form a bond. I feel like you're actually going to form a bond. But it takes two people. This person, they have their own fears, their own feelings, how they move through this. But they're determined. I see them as being determined. They want, to trust this situation, that it is something long term. So pretty interesting. Yourself, I feel you've been hurt maybe due to third party, and that may be your fear, trust issues. But it's about both people building each other up by trusting each other. I don't think this person expects too much. I feel, in fact, they have that fiery energy. Now, you could be maybe just wanting to take it a little slow if you've been single for a long time. Very independent yourself. You may just want to take it slow. But I feel like you're waiting here. You're going to be in this energy of waiting for this person to share their feelings. But they have romantic feelings. There's no doubt. I feel there's someone who just doesn't put themselves out there that way. But I feel if you communicate in the right way, and you're not too judgmental or too harsh, it's making this person feel comfortable enough to want to share, you see? Yeah, see, this is a runner. This person's definitely someone who's a bit of a runner. See, they'll choose when they're ready. If you try to control them or try to push them to share their feelings or tell you all their secrets or innermost, it's being emotionally naked, showing your true selves. It's hard sometimes when you've been single or if you've been hurt. you see. So it's just saying, and the Queen of Pentacles is someone who makes people feel comfortable. Like you may be feeling a little uncomfortable about something because they're not giving you enough attention, or maybe the wrong kind at first. They're coming in maybe in a way, it's come to me right or don't come to me at all energy. But really watch that Queen of Swords. I actually feel this is someone who wants this to work. But if you become too harsh, too critical, or they become pressured, they will run away. You see, they don't want to be pressured. This is it's basically saying it's their life too, right? So, but they are very enthusiastic. Okay, this is someone who's probably rushed into a marriage or a relationship before. Things didn't go well, so they've decided to stay single until they found somebody that they seen worth the effort as well. I feel like it's an energy of it being fair to each other here. So yeah, it could be just the way things play out, but I feel you're going to see the light bulb go off, see? This person wants success, win or lose. They're not going to give up. If you do, and I'm going to tell you too, it's an energy of missing. You may have missed an opportunity, okay? But I feel this person doesn't want to miss this opportunity with you. And if they do run away a little bit, kind of pull back a bit, if they feel too much pressure, they'll come back, okay? But I feel like it's telling you, don't give them too much. Don't, share some feelings, definitely. If you're comfortable, sharing your feelings and being emotionally out there and putting all your cups on the table, if you make them feel comfortable about it, they will. Because they are very enthusiastic about this. But I feel it's really just an energy of someone who's been single for a while, see? Tempering their passion. See, they're tempering this. They're willing to be patient, to wait. You see? This is someone who may be a little different than your usual type, or they see you that way. So they're definitely, I feel they want this to go someplace, They don't know where for sure, but there it is, dating and courting. See, they have a romantic side. I don't even think this person, when you first meet them, you may not see that side to them. But they have, this person definitely has different sides. But there's the courting, the dating, see? Now they're becoming more emotional. So this is a person, I can definitely see this as someone, if you pressure them, they're going to run away. And it doesn't mean they won't come back. They may just pull back a little bit and kind of put on the brakes. So don't try to control it, okay? Don't try to over-question, be judgmental. It's telling you to be fair. Because is this a person who takes a little time to figure out how they feel? Okay, everyone's different. They're a little different than you. They take a little bit of time because of their dating experience and past situations. This person's learned to, I feel they're going to date you in a fairly traditional way, but I do feel they have that romantic side. I feel they're possibly even planning something, and it's like they want to do this at the right time and the right place. That feels right for them as well. So yeah, pretty interesting energy. This person's definitely someone who takes a little time to fall in love, to figure out if you're the right person, because I feel they haven't had a lot of success meeting people who, fit what it is that makes them happy, but they're willing to try something different. See, there's a lot of Sag energy. They're tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. They're trying not to be ruled by them. This is likely someone who was ruled by their emotions and rushed into a situation before. Yeah, but I can see your energy here as well. So I feel like it's coming towards you, saying to just be a little patient, just kind of focus on your money and do other things. And, just kind of go with the flow. Let it be. You'll see the truth, win or lose. They really do want this. And I feel like the light bulb's going to go off and you're going to see that. So they definitely, they do. Where it goes, it's hard to say. I can't tell you where this is going to go, but it's about, you're waiting patiently, I feel, for this reciprocity. So you're starting to get a little bit trust issues here, you see. Maybe they just want to be single. Maybe they don't want to, they just want to, come in when they want attention. These are all these what ifs, and that's what I feel. So yeah, I feel it's an energy where this person will definitely tell you, win or lose, they will when they're ready. So yeah, see, there's the love. So this is someone who takes a little time. See, look at that, the key to the heart. See, this person's somebody who takes a little time exploring their feelings and emotions. but they certainly want to keep seeing you. So there's a little bit of a transition with this person, you see, as they get to know you, because this is two people coming together, forming a bond. Yeah, they bond differently. That's the word. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. So yeah, see, it's a circle. So they are thinking long term. They are thinking commitment. You see? There's the decision, the judgment, the call. So they're thinking of communicating. So you've likely met this person maybe on a trip. Maybe you were on vacation or traveling for work, or they were. So I see you connecting here. I feel like you're looking at this like they're not your type. Maybe they're too emotional, or maybe, you know, I see you being pretty sensitive and keeping that sensitive side within yourself. There's some Cancer energy here. We know it's somebody who can come across as a little hard on the outside, but inside you're very sensitive. You see? Interesting energy. This is about showing that inner self, being vulnerable. I feel like it's about two people just being vulnerable here. Yeah. And there's the energy where they're manifesting, you see. This is about long term. This is, you know, I feel you're a little afraid this won't be something long term, that they're hiding something, you know. They feel the same way, I feel. But they're willing to explore this, you see, further. Why? Because they're attracted to you. They see you as someone who takes care of yourself. You look good, you look successful, but they don't know everything, you see. So there's the Star. So this is an energy of someone knows their worth and knows their value. So they're looking at this. They may feel like they're not good enough. You might reject them, you know. Sometimes these macho types, you know, that King of Wands can be someone who is a lot more sensitive than they let off. So the letter N, there's the letter I. Let's have a look at this King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. Music. So they could be into music, musician. Oh yeah, they love music. It'd be something that connects you if you both love music. But it also has to do with a note. They may pass you a note when you're out and about somewhere. I feel when you meet them, they're probably not even sure that you're single. Okay, so that's where I feel there's something there for some of you, where they're not sure if you are or not. And they're going to just sort of reach out and just say something. You know, yeah, they want to date you. They're going to be asking you out here, whoever they are. But I see music. It could be an invitation to a musical event. I see, you know, the note is interesting. 2 hearts here. So there may be something that you both like, that you share. These are the things that they need to know, to learn. There's the Star. This always connects with this is a person, there's someone different than your usual type. You're likely very much the same. I feel there's a lot of chemistry. They're very attracted, you see, and that's why they're coming in. They're attracted to that chemistry. They're kind of drawn to you here. But you see that Star, they're different. The Star is a little different, a little unique. They may come in this way, but they have this other side that they need a little time before they kind of put themselves out there. So yeah, I don't know what these cherries are all about, these 2 little cherries. And there's the cup. See, they're going to offer you a cup, take you out. See, the key to this person's heart is to not pressure them. They're somebody who has that side that goes with the flow. But see, their emotions are going to start to flow as they get to know you. There's the letter C. There's the heart. And there, see, you're able to either put yourself out there emotionally, or they have. But it's about both people doing it. See, love. There's the heart with the key. So there's a message right there. See, the key to this person's heart is to just go with the flow, to not try to control it. Don't try to rush it. And I feel they've been hurt. They've lost control in a situation before, this person, you see, but they're definitely determined, I feel, to let go of trust issues. I feel they're more worried about saying the wrong thing and hurting your feelings by saying too much to tell you the things that they're afraid of. Because often you'll see the Knight of Cups like that. Someone is a little afraid of hurting someone's feelings if they ask too much. And you may hurt their feelings as well. So it's just saying, choose your words. Choose what's worth battling for, when the time is right. So there's the letter F. There's the letter I. Now let's have a look at the success here. Yeah, see, it could be something long term. It's actually could be successful, but it's just about showing who you are. It takes time to open up to someone. You need time to get to know someone, and that's where I feel they really are. But look at that. See, you both want this to be long term. You're manifesting each other. And it's also an energy of strength, building each other up, showing each other that you feel confident, you see? So there's a letter L. Pull out a couple more letters if I can. There's the tree. So this is, see, this is, you're looking at this. This is about the opportunity. This could go the distance. See, this is this person taking the opportunity. They want this to succeed. So there's the tree, which is history. Now, I feel some of you have a history, or they have a history of rushing into things, moving in too quickly, you see? If you have people who give you attention, the wrong kind, and you've been hurt 2 or 3 times, you know, deeply and emotionally, I feel this is where you look at that, you see? So it's about yourself too, trying something different. Okay, just keep some of your feelings to yourself. You don't need to share everything all at once. Let this person want to explore, okay, and get to know you. So some beautiful feminine energy. The letter J, and there's a little crown. See? A little crown right there. Nice. Let's just have a look. So what is the outcome? Let me see if I can find a deck handy here. Let's have a look. What is the outcome of this situation? It's just going with the flow. You're going to create memories. See, as you get to know each other, you start creating little memories. So I feel like we have as a couple of single people who both want commitment, something long term, but you've likely both had issues where you've maybe rushed into a relationship too quickly in the past. So it's really overall about trying something different. And, you know, the temperance energy is tempering your words, you see? Tempering your words. Being fair, okay, to this person. They're somebody who's different than your type. They flow through those emotions different. Now, for them, it's them tempering that passion, you see, tempering that need to rush in and out to face that fear, you see. This person's definitely been someone who's been a bit of a runner. We know that Sag energy, when they make up their mind and they want to succeed, when they find the one, that right person, they'll go for it. You'll get lots of attention. See, ancestral wisdom, the lay of the land. So that's basically this person being open. They want to get to know you. See, they need to know you more. I feel they're worried about hurting your feelings if they say too much or say the wrong things. So they're kind of, you know, a little afraid here. And I feel they might be a little bit worried too. Like, this is someone who, they don't really like to share everything about themselves right away on those first few dates. They like to ease their way into it. So you could either, you know, it's a situation where you can wait. See, it's looking at this, being kind and compassionate and kind of being patient is what I feel. And I feel like you're going to do that with this person because the unicorn is there. That's an energy of strength. So the lay of the land, see, they need to get to know you. You both do, before you kind of bare your souls. So... All right, and we have, see, the farther gate, bold step forward. See, they'll take that bold step forward. They're enthusiastic about this. And I feel like they go through these motions, this transition. It's happening in transitions. Surrender, yeah. See, this is the energy of surrendering. See, they're going to surrender to this, I'm telling you. They like what they see. They see the Queen of Pentacles, someone who takes care of themselves financially, someone they can be, but they need to be... It's telling you to make them feel comfortable. Now, if they come towards you in a way that makes you uncomfortable, and then you get your sword up right away and you're unfair on your judgment, your assessment of the situation, they will run. The pressure. This person doesn't like a lot of pressure. So, yeah. You want reciprocity. That's what you'll be waiting for. So if you start dating this person and you start to feel that way, just go with the flow, okay? Focus on you, your money, your house, your home. You know, do other things to keep yourself entertained while this person, you know, comes in. But I see you dating this person a fair bit. So, and we have adaptability. So there it is. See, this is what it's telling you. This reading is quite lovely because I feel like there's a lot of information on how to deal with those fears. Okay, fear of being hurt, trying to stay in control, because I feel like you both have a little bit of that, but I do see you looking at this carefully, and I like that. But there's the woodwife's adaptability. So it's about two people learning to adapt to each other. You're both, I feel like you're very much the same in lots of ways, King of Wands, but yet very different. So don't try to control this and be the King of Wands yourself, I feel is what it's saying. Just kind of, go through the motions, take your time. I feel like you want to maybe take your time as well, but I feel a lot of that's to do with them. I feel they may have some earth in their chart. I see some Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Strong Cancer energy here. You both may have some Cancer energy in your chart. And that tells me that you're both trying not to be ruled by your emotions, but you actually are. Often that's the case because we know Cancers have that hard shell on the outside, and on the inside it's very sensitive, you see. So I don't think this person's someone who will show you their sensitive side. They definitely have that sense of pride where, they're being ruled by their ego a little bit, absolutely. But I feel they look back at this. They don't want to give up on this. They're going to keep coming. So this isn't someone who's a quitter, definitely. When they want something, they go for it. So it's about the woodwives adapting to each other, see? Two people getting to know each other and transitioning towards that bond. So I feel this is something that could go the distance. Yeah, see, there it is, King of Wands. They want this too. They're looking at this, you see? But yeah, they have a sensitive side, definitely. So I wish you guys the best here. So again, stop trying to be normal, whatever that means to you, okay? Fitting in with society's rules, whatever. But let this person know who you really are. So it's okay to speak up. It's okay to be discerning, but be fair, okay? This person could be just right for you because I feel like it's like maybe you're getting impatient because they're, not sharing their feelings as fast as you'd like, because it's like you want to know where this is going right away. So, but don't be afraid to show who you are, and that's what I feel is going to happen here, is showing your innermost selves, your innermost secrets. All right, take care and bye for now.